What is my raza? Boys coming through otra vez con another video. And on today's video, right, we're gonna speak on the fact that we have individuals right here, not only on the YouTube yarda, right, what they call the YouTube yarda, but outside of it. Could be on the fitness thing of YouTube or any other, right? But everybody, homie, everybody's now with the business, homie. Every single individual is with the business. But trust me, they were not using the same energy when they were behind that wall. Guarantee, homie. 9 people out of 10 were not using the same energy. Guarantee, homie. See, I try to keep it fun. I try to keep it cool and humble to a point. And when it comes down to being serious, I'll get serious, you know? We have to understand where's the time to do one thing and where's the time to do another thing. Let's not be all serious or amargados or sour face all the time, homie. Taking life too seriously. But I believe that I should bring this point out to you guys, to the viewers, so you can be a better reader when it comes to a character. Because just pay attention on this. All of a sudden, everybody who did time came back out, right? And there were somebody with status. They were doing pegadas. They went to the shoe. And there were shot collars, right? Uh, everybody was that, homie. Everybody was that. Trust me, man. Most of the times, they're not that. Most of the times, they do throw a lot of salsa on their tacos. And guess this is part of a character, man. It's a character that a lot of people from prison have. Not everybody who was in prison became somebody. You know? I'm going to explain to you a couple points so you can have an understanding, right? People that are in prison, right? Yeah, you have to get serious when the time asks for it, right? But also, man, it's about having a good attitude with life. Because if you're the amargado, homie, trust me, le vas a caer a alguien mal, and they're gonna send you on the mission, homie. Say, oh yeah, you think you're with the business? Only way. And they're gonna have you do whatever you have to do. And if you didn't have life, guess what? You're gonna end up with the life sentence. I'm just saying that. Of course, they can volunteer whoever they want. But I'm saying, you put that same attitude, the same energy out there, they're going to test that energy, man. And be like, okay, this vato is going to be our torpedo. Ponlo. Right? But the thing about this is that it doesn't matter about any shoe, man. The shoe doesn't mean nothing, homie. Those people that been in the shoe like me can tell you that it does not mean that you're with the business if you're the shoe. It does not mean that, homie. It doesn't mean that because you're doing a certain amount of years in the shoe means that, damn, the vato's down. It does not mean that. Anybody can do a shoe term. Well, at least when I was out there, everybody can. When I was in there, everybody could do a shoe term. You know, it's not because this vato got validated, homie. That's why he's doing a shoe term. Nah, homie. There's different things that will send you to the shoe, homie. Go to the hole. Once you get found guilty, go to the shoe. If you got a X amount of time in front of you, right? Now, with that validation as well, man, it doesn't mean that you have to be with the business or we're deeply involved in everything, homie, to get validated. You can get validation points for any kinds of stuff, man. And once you get an X amount of points, that's when you get validated. You want to work in a group? Boom, point. Oh, you got caught with some kites? Boom, points. And all that stuff, man, will get you validated, carnales. Listen, not because, man, this vato was with the functions, man. He was involved in everything. It can come with somebody telling on you, saying this guy's this. It can come by seeing certain tattoos on your body, valid another point, you know. It's just different things that will get you to a certain amount of points. And once you have them, you go to the back. Period. It doesn't give you status. That shit doesn't give you status. You know, it's actually let's call it. This is what I was told. This. Excuse me, I don't want to offend nobody, but this is what I was told. Once you become validated, homie, you're no good to the movida, to the movement. You're no good to them. Why? Because you no le sirves para nada, homie. You're back there with them, you know. Dispensa. That's what people had said before to me, you know. Maybe with the wrong people and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that we have all these gangsters, man, that they put a face on YouTube. And at the end of the day, I can guarantee you they didn't have the same energy in whatever yarda they were stepping on. You know? Why? Because that's not how you behave behind those walls, carnal. That's not how you behave. Many of us, man, we're seeking our freedom through rehabilitation to get ready and stuff like that. Other people were trying to stay away from trouble, right? Because they're trying to seek their freedom after doing so many times. And other people just got like 1 or 2 years. And trust me, they're trying to go home. So they ain't pushing a line like that. And now, once we out here, everybody seems to be pushing the line. Everybody be talking with that lingo. Everybody be telling these outrageous stories on everything, man. And all of a sudden, everybody was made. Everybody was somebody in prison. Everybody did everything that you had to do in prison. Did a filero, did a whatever you did. You know what I mean? Did everything. How many they're talking about pulling staff, pulling bringing in stuff in there, selling stuff that they shouldn't be selling. Everybody did that. Everybody. But did they really did it? You know, because all we are hearing is a story of some individual throwing their business out there. But can somebody show the evidence of that? No. Because at the end of the day, they can hire somebody or they can ask their friends, hey, homie, you know what? Can you speak for me? Can you say that I was doing this? In reality, or in other occasions, people just go on a sick one, tell the story, not giving a damn about the fact that whatever they're speaking doesn't make sense, right? So we can connect the dots and see who's who, man. Trust me, those characters that we are seeing on the YouTube of this ex-convict who's with the business, who's tough, who talks like he's with it, and a bag of chips, right? Most of the time, it's a lie, carnales. It's a lie, homie. You know? I know that a lot of you guys are attracted to this. You want to see that, damn, this vato went through the shoe. He did this. He was the chalk color of this yarda. He had phones. And because of this, I want to be like him. Maybe I'm going to pick some knowledge. And maybe when I go to prison, right? Because some people believe or have that idea or that goal in life of going to prison and becoming somebody in prison, right? Even though, shit, good luck with that one, man. But just because of this, they're gonna be like, let me listen to this individual and pick up game. That's gonna help me advance in the ranks, right? And to their surprise, this guy Was not none of that stuff. You know, I can guarantee you 100% that 99.9 of all of us who did time in prison, doesn't matter state of California, other states, man, 99% point nine, we're not pushing, we're not talking the way they talk right now behind those walls. Guarantee, homie. Guarantee. Everything is a smoke screen. It's something to sell. It's something to catch your attention. To be like, damn, this is what was involved because he's saying that he was involved. How many stories we haven't seen? How many stories we haven't heard? I mean, that don't make sense. But sure enough, we get into this. We get into this channel, man. Get sucked into the channel that no matter what the warning sign, the warning signs, no matter what the warning signs are, we still push something in it. We still have belief in this person. And again, this is not to an individual. This is to a lot of people who got out of prison, opened their channels up, and they put in a front, right? Like they say, man, si te queda el saco, póntelo. But it's something I was thinking about. It's something that I know because I can see a character for who they are, man. And I just thought I should mention this. You know, it is not my job to identify these individuals. You know, it's not my job. I mean, why? Because I know who is who. I can pay attention. But it's if you get bothered by this, it is your job to pay attention and decide to what individual you're giving your time to. Period. So with this being said, we are out to next video. Saludos y respetos a todos. Ahí nos vemos, carnales. Saludos.